Okay, we're gonna try and keep part 2 very quick. So I asked an author friend to join me on my podcast to talk about a failed author-agent relationship she had. This author was on their way to be published. They were getting so much great feedback about their book. I've read the book and it's fabulous, but she had dealt with a terrible author-agent relationship, and that relationship sounded an awful lot like mine. So in order to learn a little bit about what she experienced and how she moved forward, I invited her onto the podcast because I wanted not only for me to learn, but for other authors to learn about what to look for in an agent and that relationship they want with their agent. Well, she came forward and said, well, this is kind of awkward, but that agent that I had a failed relationship with is actually your current agent. And with how the relationship was going and seeing that this author was now successful without this agent, it just kind of was the last straw to where I realized, I don't think this relationship is going to work out. I also ended up asking for my submission list, which was something that the agent was keeping from me. Even though I asked for it multiple times, I finally got my submission list. And without my knowledge, I found out that almost all of the editors had rejected, and I had no idea, and they were all saying for the exact same reason, which was a strategy error on our part. It's a whole mess. Immediately, I ended up dissolving that relationship and backing out of the contract and all of that stuff. But unfortunately, once a book is sent out to editors, it is near impossible for it to succeed on the traditional route again. Agents won't touch a book that's been shopped, which means that editors have seen it. So I realized that my book had technically died on submission. And it was infuriating because I felt kind of robbed of the success that this book could get. And it is such a precious story and so just from the heart that and you have all just fallen in love with the concept of the book that I was like, why would I just let it die? So it was very impulsive, but I realized, you know what, I'm just gonna self-publish and I'm gonna do it immediately. I think I decided that end of May. So exactly a year from signing with my agent, I am now self-publishing my book. Am I upset about the whole situation? A little bit. But also I've learned so much, and it's brought me to this point where I'm like, I feel very confident in how I'm producing the book and where it's gotten to. So I'm very excited. I hope that made sense. But yes, it's been a crazy journey, but I'm happy it brought me here. Sure love y'all, and I'm excited for you to read the book.